Welcome to another episode of Two Sober People at the Drunk Party. I am your host, Dr. O.
And I am Saeed, and we're here to provide you guys with clarity. We're going to cut through the noise of this intoxicated society.
Bringing it to you raw and uncut,
Straight, no chase.
one topic at a time. Chopping them down. We chopping them.
I was with you until you did. Anyway, we're gonna proceed. All right, so
Yeah.
how you feeling, sister?
I feel good.
Feel good?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm glad the week is over.
Yeah.
Now, I'm
right.
glad the week is over. I feel like this week kind of drugged. The weather's starting to break a little bit. I'm loving it. So,
I know. We finally get some weather, like some good weather.
good weather, yeah.
So you know what that means.
Oh Lord, everybody gonna be outside.
Outside.
We outside. I'm not gonna start. I'm already deemed the angry uncle. I'm not gonna start, but I'm tired of that saying.
I like that. Look,
I'm so tired.
why we can't be outside?
You know where it derived from, right?
Catch me outside?
Just being outside.
I thought it was the catch me outside girl.
Nah, I hope that's not what it came. It came from during the pandemic when everybody we had to be inside. So when people were able to finally come outside, I'm outside. It's not a pandemic anymore. Everyone's outside. Why we keep talking about we outside? We're not children anymore.
Because we're not inside. We outside. Listen.
That's why I'm deemed what I'm deemed.
The angry uncle?
The angry uncle. I'll take it.
We need it.
I'll take it.
So if we're outside now, what exactly does that mean? I mean, we've been outside, especially Atlanta. We've been outside.
More complaints.
Damn.
More people complain about their relationships and how they failed in relationships. Why they can't get in relationships.
Whoa. All that from being outside?
Yeah. I mean, that seems to be the only thing people talk about nowadays.
Fucking relationships.
Relationships. My thing is just be happy with yourself. Why are we no longer happy within ourselves? Like we seek validation from the next person so much.
I mean, how we get there from just being outside? We just outside having a good time.
I'm just tired of listening to people complain.
I mean, we just having a good time. We outside. We getting a couple drinks.
Yeah,
we doing our thing.
People outside. People they portray themselves as being happy.
Being happy.
If people were really as happy as they say they were, social media wouldn't be such a bleak place.
I think if we were as happy as we say we were, we wouldn't have all these relationship issues and all of these people issues. Not even just like intimate relationships, but relational issues, period.
Relational issues. You're absolutely right. People don't like people no more.
But we yearn for people. We need people. And we innately need people.
People confused. People innately need people. People innately want to be around other people, but they innately don't like people.
Is it that we don't like people or I think people get scared. I think people are scared of people.
Why are they? Break that one down because I don't follow.
I mean, because you got to think about it. When you deal with people, it does bring up a lot of things internally for you. And so I think it brings up a lot of insecurity. It brings up a lot of fear. It brings up a lot of, attachment concerns and issues. I think there's a lot that goes into that.
Attachment
to people
and detachment issues. A lot of people out here dealing with abandonment issues.
Ooh. So the question would be, do relationships trigger insecurities or do they just expose what was already there laying dormant?
That's a good question. And
is that why we just outside just trying to have a good time all the time? Just not taking nothing serious. We just want it to feel light, airy, fun. We just outside.
That's a good. It's multi-layered.
Because I think we'd be cool when we're in a good, healthy relationship. I think we're good, especially for women. I think we're good just being inside. I think we're having a good time. We're enjoying our mate, our partner. I don't think we really be rushing to go outside until something's going on.
Yeah, when people are in a good space, they're not as apt to be outside.
Facts.
So you got a city full of people who constantly outside. Is everyone happy?
Oof.
For it to be triggered, it has to already be there.
That part.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. It was already there, lying dormant, and then.
So it just exposes the insecurities that was already there.
I like to think so.
I think so. I think a lot of our insecurities come from childhood experiences. I think they come from previous betrayals, previous experiences that probably didn't feel good in our lives, maybe some, abandonment wounds and issues. I think that it's already there. Then you get in a relationship. This is a person who you kind of attach to, and it's not always a secure, healthy attachment.
Or even if it is a secure, healthy attachment, if you're coming from a place of chaos, a place of trauma, that then you get into a healthy relationship. A lot of times you don't know how to handle that. A lot of times that healthy relationship comes off disingenuous, comes off boring, or it comes off like you start looking for things that are not there.
I can see that.
Just to kind of create that chaos that you may have been accustomed to.
I can see that. I would be honest, healthy, secure relationships can truly be scary for a person who is not familiar with secure attachments. So like you said, if you're used to dysfunction, if you come from a chaotic background and have a lot of experiences that were maybe unfavorable or may have caused you a lot of like pain or betrayal, etc. in the past, I think it's really hard to be able to truly experience a healthy relationship and to be receptive to it.
I could agree with that.
Yeah, because you don't really know how to handle that. And like you said, sometimes it comes off boring, it comes off disingenuous, it comes off like fake. And then you're like, well, what's up with this person? Like, this person can't be my person.
Right. It's too good.
Yeah, I think we look for intensity in relationships.
Right. I can understand. I went through that. I went through that. Probably still going through it.
The intensity? Like needing the intensity?
No, not needing the intensity, but just the, I guess when you've been in something that was chaotic or the storm, there's always the calm before the storm. So now you're in the midst of a calm, but the healthy relationship is the calm, right? It's the calm that we all seek. Now you're getting the calm and you're viewing it as the calm before the storm. You're anticipating the storm so much so that you almost start to create the storm because you feel like it's coming. So let me go ahead and get ahead of it.
That's unhealthy.
I didn't say I was the healthiest person.
God damn. That's crazy.
But it's real though. Like, I mean, if we gonna cut through the noise, let's cut through the noise, right? I'm not the type of person to sit and I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna be this super opinionated person and not hold myself accountable and not check myself or get myself a straightening. Like I ain't too much different from a lot of these folks we talk about.
So you did be outside. That's why you be outside.
At some point, no. There was a point in time in which I was outside, and I can't speak for everybody. Everyone has their own thing, right? Everybody does what they do for their own particular reason. But I know for me, it was to distract myself from the noise, the chaos, the emotional chaos, the psychological chaos from, what I had, experienced. And I think it's the same thing for a lot of people because the thing about it is you have a lot of people who go out a lot. But then what happens when they go out? They're not really enjoying themselves. Like when you go out to these places, people really just be standing around on their phones. Like you got some people who really are out. They really are out, right? Mm-hmm. But you do have some people who are outside just because they don't want to sit with themselves.
Have you ever gone outside and just like as soon as you get there, it's like, damn, I want to go back home?
All the time.
But then when you go back home, it's like, why'd I come home so early?
But I'm not gonna say all the time now, but yeah. Back then? Yeah. There was a point in time when I would go out and as soon as I get there, I'm literally like, why am I here? Like, bro, why am I here?
I think that relationships serve as a mirror for us. I think people typically get into relationships initially because they truly want it. Mm-hmm. But then when they finally get into it, their mirror is held up to them and it starts to expose all of those deep-seated wounds that were unresolved. And then that's when there's, chaos starts to brew in the relationship.
Do they want to be in a relationship or do they want what comes with the relationship? The companionship.
But that's a relationship. I think people want relationships.
I don't think a lot of people want relationships. I think a lot of people want the companionship.
The benefits of the relationship?
They want the benefits of the relationship. They want the companionship. They don't want to be alone. I think a lot of people want that. They don't want... Because when you're in a relationship, there are responsibilities that come with the relationship on both ends. And we far too many times hear it. We hear people say what it is that they want, but you never hear nobody talk about what it is that they want to do when in a relationship.
That's some good insight.
Think about it. As much as I say I'm so tired of hearing it, you always hear every now and again you get a sprinkle of people who talk about what they want to do for their mate, to their mate, when they enter this relationship. But the vast majority of when people are talking about relationships, they're talking about what they want to receive.
Facts. Okay.
That's a one lane road.
There's some truth to that.
So my thing is, when you're like that, then it makes me wonder, like, so how are you truly viewing the entire relationship, like, from just like totality wise? You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's just a lot of conversation about, oh, what my person can't do. I get like, oh no, we ain't playing that game. We're not doing that. And it's like, why do you have all these rules for an
There has to
adult?
be structure and rules. There has to be rules.
There has to be
If
structure.
not, you're gonna be running wild.
I completely understand.
Like, that's crazy.
But to have all these guidelines and rules for an adult is crazy to me. And that's the part of it that makes me wonder, like, is this coming from a place of insecurity? Like, okay, now let me start. I'm gonna speak to men, because if I speak to women, then I go bashing women. But when a man says we're not playing that game, my wife or my girlfriend or my person is not about to go out. Promise, we were having a conversation earlier before we start shooting, and someone said that they had a conversation with someone, and basically the person was like, their girlfriend can't go out to lunch or an event with her homegirls. They say it's 5 homegirls, 3 men, one of the men happen to be gay. But because there are men in the mix, she's not allowed to go.
You can't tell me what I can't do.
For me, that sounds like that's a level of insecurity there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, people can look at it like it's a level of control, but the control is coming from me, is stemming from insecurity. Because at the end of the day, that's an adult. You cannot control human behavior. If you're trying to set parameters, you're trying to put parameters in place so that this person does not display certain type of behaviors. At the end of the day, you're not allowing this person to be them. I'd rather let you be completely free, and you be who you be. You do what you see fit at all times. And if what you're doing does not agree with what I feel a relationship should look like, then we need to go ahead and cut ties. But you trying to, like, micromanage a person so they don't display or conduct certain behaviors. If it's in them, it's in them. They're going to do it.
Is it micromanaging, or is it setting boundaries? Because relationships do have to have structure.
It has to have structure, but for some of these things, it is micromanaging.
And then, okay, so for instance, like that, what a person does in one relationship may be acceptable, but then when you get in a relationship, let's say you get another relationship, and it may not be acceptable. So your partner going out with male friends or whatever may be acceptable in their previous relationship, but when they get in a relationship with you, it's no longer acceptable. How will your partner know that if you don't set a boundary or if you don't provide structure in your relationship?
Let me ask you this. You get into a relationship, let's say you get into a relationship next week. Your now person, boyfriend, whatever you want to call them, tells you can't go to lunch with men you've known, your male friends. Not just a one-on-one, but y'all going like you own your own practice, but let's say you work with colleagues or whatever. You have colleagues, and not all therapists are female therapists,
right?
Right. Let's say you guys are planning to go to lunch, and there happen to be some male colleagues, and they're going as well. And now your person is telling you, "Oh no, you can't go because it was cool until they found out that there were males coming along. Now because they're males, they're going to be included. You can no longer go." Do you deem that establishing structure? You see what I did there? Or do you deem this a level of insecurity?
Listen, you're not going to tell me what I can't do. I'm an adult. Okay, do I deem it insecurity? I would have to hear the reason behind it. Because it depends on what the reason is behind it. If he feels like it is a safety issue, then of course I gotta be open to that. Because his mission as my partner is to protect me and make sure I'm safe.
Correct.
If you just don't want me to go because you don't feel comfortable.
What safety issue could there be, though? You guys are going to lunch. It's in the middle of the day.
Hey, listen.
It was cool when you said you're going to lunch with some of your colleagues. You guys are going to throw some ideas around.
Listen.
It was all cool. Who else going to be there? And you start naming people, and then you name Tyshawn and Kyle. And then the whole mood changes.
Figure that out. I'm not gonna be okay with that. Is it insecurity? It depends on his reasoning.
Okay.
If he knows Tyshawn, if he knows Tyshawn and he knows that Tyshawn, has a history or a past or something like that. If he has valid reason that can tell me that I don't need to be around this person, then of course I'm going to listen to that. But if it's just I don't want you to go because he's a man, that's insecurity.
Everybody's reason in their head is valid.
I have to give it valid.
Even the
most, it has to be valid to me.
Even the most outlandish person has a valid reason in their head as to why.
No, it got to be valid to me. It has to make sense. And I'm a very rational person, so it has to make sense to me.
Okay, so let's be a little bit more cut and dry. Your now person says you can't, you're in a relationship, you can't have friends of the opposite sex.
I've had that happen before.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, did you deem it
absolutely
structure?
No.
Or did you deem it insecurity?
I deemed it insecurity.
Okay.
Yeah, that's insecurity. Because you can't give me a reason other than this person is the opposite gender than me. That's insecurity. You have to deal with that, not me.
Now, people that say, men can't have platonic friends. I mean, everyone's heard, Cam Newton's thoughts. Women can't have platonic male friends.
No, he said him as a man can't have platonic female friends.
He didn't say.
I do think that women can truly have platonic male friends.
They can. I have a lot of female friends who were platonic.
Well, they were.
I said we're.
Oh, I thought you said they were. They were platonic. Okay.
It was cool
until you knocked them down.
Nah. But no. I mean, I learned that very early on that you can't try to hit all your homegirls.
I hope
sometimes it just ain't smart. And then I mean, the older and more mature you get, you realize you need to have conversations with people before you go trying to have sex with them. Man. You need to see what's going on up here before you try to get down in there. And for men, if you take the time to get to know these people who you find you deem attractive initially, you can weed out a lot of these beautiful women through conversation. Just like women, y'all can weed out a lot of these attractive men through conversation. I've heard a lot of women say a lot of men can't even hold conversations with women.
That part.
Boom, that weeds them out right then and there.
That's horrible.
It's the same thing on the opposite end. There's a lot of women out here who are gorgeous who have no personality. Their personality is their attractiveness.
I believe that.
So, I mean, when it comes to that, you are able to weed them out unless you're only, you know what I mean? I'm only entertaining you for that thing. And then that's what
for recreational purposes?
I love how you said that, recreational purposes. Exactly. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But, yeah, like, you do learn that as a man, you just can't be trying to hit everything. So
can men really have platonic homegirls?
Yeah. I have a lot of platonic homegirls.
You know what platonic?
I know what platonic means, yes.
Like never
flirted with them, never, damn girl, yeah, looking fat, none of that.
Are they attractive?
Yeah. I don't even know what this delayed look
I just asked the question. Because if we're going off of what Cam said, he said if his platonic friends are attractive, like he can't be around them.
But he also said he can't.
Yeah.
I've learned that I can't just hit everything just because you're attractive. I learned that a long time ago. You can't. Sometimes it benefits you to have beautiful women who are just platonically your friend.
I can see that.
Yeah.
No, I don't like a lot of relationship restriction. I think that, of course, there needs to be boundaries in relationships, but when it starts to become too restrictive, then you start to take away from who your partner truly is.
I think you're trying to change the person.
Yeah. Like a person like me, I don't have a lot of male friends, but I do have genuine male friends, like just true male friends. But I also have 3 brothers. So I was always raised around men. So naturally I'm truly just cooler with men. And I have a lot of female friends too. But, I know how to maintain relationships with both without crossing a line. But I know for a lot of men, that is a huge issue where they're like, my girl can't have no male friends. I got to be the only man she's talking to. That's a huge restriction.
And I'm be honest with you, I feel like that hurts a man. When you telling your lady she can't have no male friends, that hurts you as a man. Because at some point in time, you and this woman is going to have a disagreement. And you're going to need her to have a platonic male friend to give her the male point of view, the male perspective, to be the voice of reasoning.
No, because a lot of men will be like, you got 3 brothers, talk to your brothers. Some stuff you don't want to go to your brothers with. Like, you don't want to bring family into some of your issues.
No, because, we don't, especially not your brothers, we don't want to hear that.
So who I'm talking to?
Like, I'm not coming to you. I mean, I talk to you about a lot of stuff, but this stuff I'm not talking to you about. Yeah, and the thing is, I like learning about women, and the best way to learn about women is to talk to
It's
other
through
women.
women.
Yeah, and I'd rather talk to my homegirls. I learn about women, talking to my homegirls about my situation, them talking to me about their situations. You know what I mean? They talk to me about their homegirl situation. Like, you can't learn about the opposite sex by talking to someone of the same sex.
Listen.
That's honestly, that's what blow me about a lot of these all female um these all female platforms where it's a panel of women talking about men and diagnosing men and dissecting men
without the male
and there's
perspective.
no male perspective there to tell them, you might be right on that one, or nah, y'all way off on that.
You know, we see that a lot at though, social media.
Of course, and a lot of the things we talk about we see from social media. I mean, let's be completely honest. But I also know that if it's an all male panel discussing women, women to be quick to say what? Why y'all discussing women issues? Stay out of women's affairs.
It's sassy for y'all to talk about women.
It's sassy to talk about women. So if it's sassy for a man to talk about a woman, what is it? Is it brutish for a woman to talk? Is it brutish for women to talk about men? Like, I mean, let's be completely honest. Like, my thing, it's, and like I say all the time, it's such a childish stance at this point. It's a childish topic, but if you truly want to learn about the opposite sex, you got to talk to someone of the opposite sex, and that's where your platonic friends come from, man. That's where they come in at.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of men out here who say my girl can't have male friends.
I mean, it's a lot of people, but there's a lot of women out here who saying the same thing. They saying the same thing, or they have to be friends with your your friend.
I think women naturally though have a lot of insecurities though. I really do. I guess maybe, and I could be being a little biased, but I don't typically expect a man to have insecurities. I kind of expect women to be
Men
insecure.
have insecurities.
I mean, I know you do naturally, but I expect it more from females than I do from men.
Why?
I think because women have always been kind of pinned against one another to be competitors. So we see each other as competition, which brews a lot of insecurities internally. Mm-hmm. And then I think also like a lot of women are just like fragile. And, like we look at men and we say men are supposed to be strong and masculine and like they're not supposed to have insecurities, supposed to be super confident. But, with women, I think it's just a little bit more acceptable for us to have
fragile
insecurities.
In what way? Fragile emotionally?
With women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's more socially acceptable for women to experience insecurities. But it's not as acceptable for a man to truly be insecure.
I have a theory, and I know I'm gonna get shot down for this one, but I don't think a woman truly likes you unless she starts to question herself.
What?
If a woman truly likes you, she'll start questioning herself. Like, it'll trigger a level of insecurity because a woman will start questioning herself and let me see how I'm going to word this.
Yeah, I don't
because they'll start questioning themselves as far as, am I enough for this person? I'm not articulating this the way I want to, but I truly believe a woman starts, okay, this is the best way to put it. A woman's not going to get nervous if she's talked to a guy she really doesn't like that. But if she's really, really into this person, there's a level of nervousness there.
But it's the same for men.
But that nervousness starts to trigger
insecurity for us.
A small level of insecurity where she starts questioning herself. A woman could be beautiful, but she start questioning her hair sometimes, start questioning how she looks. She'll look in the mirror a lot more times because she wants to make sure she measures up for this person. Am I wrong? Am I way off on this?
For them bitches, not for me. I don't know about what they do.
But would a woman really even admit it though? There is a level of nervousness there when a woman starts to identify, I really like him. There's a level of nervousness there. And I think a level of nervousness will trigger a small, I ain't saying she's just going to be flat out insecure, but it'll start triggering a small level of insecurity to where she start questioning herself a tad bit. And that's why women always say they need their man to reassure them.
Okay.
Because my thing is, if you so high and like if you're so super high confidence wise, why is the reassurance necessary? That level of nervousness, that level of questioning, that small level of insecurity, and it could be small level, mid level, high level, but it is triggered based on the amount of attraction she has for that person. The more she likes that person, there is a little bit more of her questioning herself a tad bit.
I see what you're saying. I get that.
And see, this is where
I
I
get that.
say, as a man, you have to have female platonic friends, platonic female friends, because I would love to ask my platonic female friends, "Am I tripping?"
I get it, but I think most women's insecurity is triggered when a man shows that there's like competition with some other female.
But even before it gets to that point, though, like of course that's knowing that there's competition lurking is always going to trigger something. But even before it gets to that
I mean,
point,
if she already has pre-existing insecurities, then that's where it's exposed
but
in a relationship.
you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Because
Yeah,
women entertain men. They be like, okay, he's a nice guy. I'm not really feeling him, but he's nice. I'll give him a shot. That woman's not going to need that man's reassurance.
yeah, she don't care about.
She don't really care. Like what?
No.
She don't need no reassurance, nigga.
I'm her.
Right.
Yeah,
But when she really likes him, I mean, like really likes him, like you're really feeling him, strong feelings, not little girl feelings, or he got money feelings, or he be taking me out feelings. I mean, you really like him, like you like his personality. You see a lot in him. You want him to reassure you. But my question is, why do you need that reassurance
if you're
already
really her.
that girl? Yeah, if you're already her and you know you're her, that's what makes me say I think there's a little level of insecurity that comes with a woman starting to question herself a tad bit
Okay.
when she starts to feel it. I know it took me a little minute to get there.
No, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we put a little more thought into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we really like you, we put more thought into it. We do want to make sure we measure up. We match your fly. Like
Mm-hmm.
we yeah. We
You
put a
want
little
to
more.
make sure you really catching his eye. He ain't got no eyes for nobody else when y'all go out. That type of thing.
I think that's young girls too. When you get older, you just
Nah,
like,
it ain't young girls.
If you fuck with me, you fuck with
It's
me.
women of age too. When they really like it, I'm telling you, like when they really into a man, I think it's like that.
I feel you. That's why I just say, um, there's some insecurities, I guess, that that is produced that allows us to ask for the reassurance that we need.
And I don't think. I mean, of course, the word insecurity has such a negative connotation to it because insecurity comes off like a person's weak. But a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think when men like a woman, like when we really start to fall for a woman, we want to make sure we are the best version of ourselves for that person. And when I say a woman starts to question herself, that's exactly what it is. She just wants to make sure she is the best version of herself for that person. But women, I think women do live in their heads a lot more than men do, and that's where women need that reassurance because their minds. You guys mind and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not a woman, so I don't know, and that's why I love to talk to women about women. But women minds go in so many different directions at so many different times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when a woman really is feeling a man for real, she starts to realize like I'm really. That's how a woman knows I'm falling for him because I'm like I don't be feeling like this for all the rest of these guys. It's not that she's weak. It's not that she's unstable. It's she wants to be the best version of this person, of herself for this person because she has identified this is someone I see value in. This is someone who I do want to go to the next level with. There is potential for this person, and I want to make sure I'm up to par in all these different levels. Does he like my hair? Does he like my outfits? Does he think my jokes are funny? Am I being annoying? Am I calling him too much? Am I not calling him enough? Am I letting him lead? Am I being annoying? Like women's minds go in so many different directions. If I'm wrong, stop me at any given point in time when I say something that's incorrect.
No, there's validity to that. I think we put a lot more thought into it.
The thought goes into overdrive.
We start to overthink. A
But
bit.
it only happens when you really truly. That's when you start to identify that you really are into, like you really like this person. I'm really into this person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were like, I love him.
Yeah, my man.
I've never my man.
My man.
I mean,
My man.
I've never my man. I like him. I love him. Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all, man. I think we just have to have these conversations, and that's why we're here. That's why we do this right here, to have these conversations. Because you and I, we have these conversations. You have male friends, I have female friends.
Yeah.
Um, like Like even the conversation, like men can't have platonic female friends, and there are men who do truly believe that, but I truly believe like I have female friends. We were talking off air earlier about could you go on a trip with your
platonic male
a
friend.
platonic friend of the opposite sex, and I said I have platonic female friends that I rock with them, be my people, but I ain't going on no romantic vacation with my homegirl. I don't care
Yeah, I
how
think
platonic
there's
we
got to
are.
be a line. Like, so my stance was sometimes a woman does truly just want to genuinely be around male energy. And that doesn't necessarily mean that we want to be tried. Like we want to just, have like that male energy around us. But there are restrictions to that and limitations. I'm not going on a romantic trip. I'm not going out of the country just on a solo trip with me and my male bestie. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
I feel like that's a dangerous game. And I feel like, and when I say game, because women who go on these trips with these men and when they get there, they try to act like, oh, we're just friends. That's a dangerous game.
That's not your friend.
You know that is not your homie.
That's not your friend.
But I don't blame the woman. Because as a man, I blame the man. If you're going on these trips with these women, you're footing the bill for these trips. You're footing the bill for the room. You're footing the bill for the experience. And you guys have never had a sexual encounter. You guys have never discussed you guys getting on that intimate level. But you think because she get around these palm trees and start taking all these unlimited shots of tequila at this all-inclusive resort.
At the pool bar?
At the pool, yeah, at the pool bar. She hitting this jumbo beach ball in the pool. And you think that's what's gonna get it for you, and then you don't get it, and then you want to blame her. That's why I got to hold the men accountable. That's your fault. You did that to yourself.
So is that equivalent to men who flying girls out?
Most definitely. That's your fault.
If it's not established, like y'all didn't have a conversation about this before y'all came.
It always blow my mind. Listen. I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed at all. But at the same time, I don't put myself in situations that I feel like I'm going to disappoint myself. I'm not doing it. Why am I going? We haven't even had this conversation. I think just because we get there, it's just going to be panty season, panties all, panty pumping number one. Listen. Like my thing, I look at the man like, what were you thinking? What was your thought process behind
this? You flew her out, and it's supposed to be understood. It's supposed to be understood.
All right, and then you got there, you found out she didn't understand. Then what?
And that's why they leaving.
Now you mad?
Leaving girls at the airport.
I'm not. I didn't grow up like that. I wasn't taught like that. I was taught to. There's a lot of things that I was taught that was right, and there was a lot of things that I was taught that was wrong. I think the number one thing that I was taught that was right was reserve your emotions.
Dang.
Reserve your emotions. That is not the time for you to get emotional. That's your time. You need to learn. You dropped the ball. That was your fault.
So
I don't blame them chicks. I don't. That's your fault. You thought your money was gonna get you some. You thought that move was gonna get you some. You thought you doing what you was doing. You thought them palm trees, that seawater, the endless tequila shots. You thought the pool parties. Yeah, you thought all that was going to get it.
You tried to finesse your way into it.
Instead of keeping it P and having a conversation with her, and y'all getting to that point, and you saying, okay, this is established. This is what's going to happen when we get down there. All right, cool. Let's go enjoy ourselves, and we know how this is going to end. I'm just saying, let's be grown, bro. We know how this is going to end. I'm not even saying anything's wrong with that. Like, let's keep it.
This is why I say we need boundaries.
I agree. We need to have boundaries. Boundaries were not set for that. If you know your intentions are to, if that's your promised land, my brother, then you should have set boundaries before you went down there. I'm not buying this ticket.
So essentially, I can't just be your friend and go on a nice trip.
I'm not going on no romantic rendezvous, no romantic getaway with my platonic homegirl.
I get it.
I'm not. And I don't even think it's down no kind of way. I don't think none of my platonic homegirls should ever look at me and be like, you know what? None of my homegirls want to go to Barbados, but you know what? Saeed to go. Let me call Saeed. Saeed, hey, none of my homegirls want to go. Let's go to Barbados. Just me and you.
We can big kick it in a whole other country.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
I get it.
I'm not doing that. We grown. I'm not finna set myself up like that. We can big kick it. We can even go to Miami. I go to South Beach with some of my platonic homegirls. Let's kick it.
What's the difference? It's still palm trees and beach water.
Nah, buddy. We not going to Barbados. We not going to the Caribbeans. We not going to Aruba. We not going to Jamaica. I'm not even going to DR with just my platonic homegirl, 1-on-1. And now if it's a group trip, cool. Like, well, let's go big kick it. But
So then, are y'all really truly platonic?
We are platonic friends. What I'm saying, just because you platonic friends, don't mean you just put yourselves in any kind of situation because you platonic friends. My platonic friend can come over here. We can big kick it, play cards, drink. She can get drunk. I'll give her my bed. I'll sleep on the couch. That's a platonic friend. But I'm not going.
So if you can kick it in Atlanta, you can't kick it in Barbados.
I'm not going to kick it with you in Barbados. No, I'm not. That's me being an adult and knowing who I am. I'm not doing
There's other women in Barbados.
Yeah. But I came down there with her. No.
And this is why. See, y'all let's say females are insecure and we don't want you to have female friends. But this is why. Because at some point or another, the opportunity is going to present itself. And you're not going to be able to say no.
You do realize...
If you can be able to kick it with your platonic friend in Atlanta, you should be able to kick it with your platonic friend anywhere.
You do realize you're contradicting everything
I get it.
If that's your platonic friend...
I'm not going to Barbados
you can kick it with her in Atlanta, you should be able to kick it with her anywhere. What I'm telling you is I'm not setting myself up. I'm not putting myself in any kind of position. And truly, in all honesty, if all women had the same thought process, a lot of moves that women make would not be happening. You don't put yourself in certain situations. Yes, this is my platonic homegirl. Yes, I look at them. I'm like a big brother to them. When they going through things with their men and they pissed off and in tears on the phone, they'll call me and ask me like, "What's up? Like, am I tripping on this? Or let me tell you what he did." And sometimes I tell them, he was dirty. He was dirty for that one. Or sometimes I be like, "Nah, you tripping." With that being said, as an adult, as a mature, as a grown man, I'm telling you, I don't put myself in certain situations with platonic homegirls. I'm not going on a one-on-one romantic getaway, rendezvous, trip, vacation with my platonic homegirl. Period. I'm not doing it.
Understood. Okay, so I have another question for you, and I like your insight. Mm-hmm. So when we talk about insecurities in relationships, at what point, and I'm going to try to phrase this the right way, at what point, if you're the one who produces the insecurities in the relationship, at what point do you say, "Hey, I'm either going to see this out," or "Hey, I can't deal with these insecurities anymore"? If you're the one who produced these insecurities.
Just because I've been on that receiving end of...
Who is responsible for managing the insecurities?
All right, the best way I can put this is this. If you truly care about the person and you know you have caused harm to this person and you're dedicated to patching things up, doing some type of recovery, some form of recovery, some form of damage control, stick it out. But once it gets to the point where it is now starting to... Once it gets to a point where you feel like it's starting to get weaponized, that's when you have to start to reevaluate the situation.
How do you determine if it's weaponized? What does that mean?
Now to be completely clear, you have to come to terms with, you got to give them time. You have to give them grace.
How much time is
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. There is no set time frame, but you do have to give them time. Now, it can't be a week or a month.
Yeah.
But you have to be completely unbiased and say, there are going to be times where we're going to have our good days, we're going to have our bad days. But with time, we should start seeing more good days than bad days. Now, if every time they get upset, they start to bring that up and you start to see, you're weaponizing this, you're using this as a tool to throw a jab every time you get emotionally triggered, at some point you do have to reevaluate this and say, okay, I've put in my time. I've tried my best, but you have to exhaust all efforts. It can't be a week. It can't be a month. You have to exhaust all efforts. Now, I think a great example of this would be if there's cheating, infidelity that has taken place, right? Because infidelity is one of those pains that dig deep, and it goes away and comes back. It goes away, comes back. It goes away, comes back. So to answer your question, there is no set time frame. You have to be willing to take those jabs that are going to come from time to time. But you also have to be unbiased and say, are the jabs lightening up with time? If the jabs are not lightening up with time, then is that person really trying to get over it? Or are they trying to, every time they get triggered, make you feel they feel?
So I asked the question about whose responsibility is it to manage the insecurity.
It's the person's.
I think there's equal responsibility in managing the insecurity.
The insecurities when it comes to
like you use the example of infidelity.
Okay.
So now I think that there is equal responsibility that goes into that. So if I'm going to just say a man and a woman. Let's say a woman is the person who gets cheated on. It is her responsibility, if she decides to stay in that relationship, to manage her emotions and, like you said, not to weaponize it and to really, truly put forth effort to get past this. I also think that the man is equally as responsible, since he is the offender, to say, okay, I am going to put my best foot forward to try to mend what I have broken.
Correct.
I don't think it should just be on one person or the other.
Correct.
And what I see a lot of times in relationships is the woman has these really high expectations for a man to go on this fix it,
the apology tour,
fix it tour.
Yeah.
And where she sits back and she does absolutely nothing but try to drag him through the mud. And then that creates a lot of resentment in the relationship, because now you got men who are just like, I'm going to try to fix it. But at the same time, when he starts to feel unappreciated in that space, he starts to lose his passion to want to actually fix it.
Correct.
And so I think it's both parties' true responsibility to try to show up in a relationship, especially if both of y'all decide that y'all are going to try to stay.
I think if both parties say, we're going to work this out, right? The person who was on the receiving end of the pain of the infidelity, they have to come to terms with, I have to make a conscious effort of forgiving my person and working through this so I can forgive them.
A lot of people don't even know how to truly forgive.
No, that's true.
I hear that a lot. Like, how do I even start that process of forgiveness?
That's true. And it's a difficult one, right? But you have to make a conscious effort. And the reason why I say you have to make a conscious effort is because there are going to be some good days where you wake up and you look at your person and be like, I'm happy we're still sticking through this. We're sticking it out. And there are going to be some mornings you wake up and you roll up and you look at this person and they sleep and you look and I can't stand, I'd have punched in your face. You know what I mean?
That's the same way you were sleeping next to that bitch.
Right. But if you're making a conscious effort, every time that thought pops in your head, you can't
act on it. Yeah.
You cannot act on it. I'm a firm believer, and I said this before, you can't allow your emotions to excuse your actions. And if you're saying that, okay, you hurt me, you say we're going to work on this, I'm going to forgive you so we can work past this. You have to take control of your emotions.
You will hear a lot of times the offender is the one who's like, all right, now it's been 6 months, I'm tired of hearing this.
Nah, you can't.
And it's like, come on, like you cannot put a time frame on it. But I also don't think that this should linger 3 and 4 and 5 years. This should not be the new footprint in your relationship either.
Right. And the reason why you can't tell a person, oh, all right, now it's been X amount of months now, you need to get over it, because you can't tell them how far that dagger penetrated them. You can't tell them how far that knife went in them. The more they love you and you hurt them, the deeper that dagger goes in them.
There has to be a true conscious effort to change, too.
It does. It's on both ends. You got to be willing. Listen, bro, like, if you truly hurt, because let's flip it. If the shoe was on the other foot and you found out she cheated on you, I always say this: women are way more resilient than men, emotionally resilient.
Y'all say that.
I know you don't like it, but it's the truth. Because men operate off of ego, and we all and men, we say, yeah, we can go screw on another woman. It's just the physical. I ain't really like her, but you laid down with her, you opened your legs with him. That means you really was into him emotionally. That's our ego talking.
So women don't have ego?
Women have ego, but we are ego driven. Women are emotionally driven. So, and my thing is this.
Men and women are very similar.
Men and women are very similar, but women are emotionally more resilient than men. You're not finna tell a man to hurry him and get over it if he found out his woman cheated on him. Ain't nobody gonna say that to no man.
Shit, me.
Ain't no who
These new age chicks who be like, you cheat, I'ma cheat back.
It been 3 weeks now. Get over it.
What I'm saying is, you got these new age.
Hey, you right. That what he put. That's his response.
Hey. Let me bring some perspective to this. Now, if you are the initial offender, because nowadays the narrative is you cheat, I'm going to cheat back.
Correct.
And so you got a lot of women who are saying, whatever you do to me at this point, I'm going to do to you. Uh-huh. So now, if you cheated on me and you open this up and you're like, I'm a man, this is what I do, and then now
she go do it,
and she go cheat, and now you hurt. Man, get over it, my guy. We're even.
Right. But it's cap though, because you can't say, "Oh, I did this because you." I only did this because you did it. No, you did it because you wanted to do it.
I did it because you opened the door for it.
No,
now we're on the same playing field.
If it's not in you to do it, you won't do it.
Man, my nigga, you ignited something in me.
If it's not in you to do it, it's not you. You can't do it.
Listen.
My
women nowadays are moving the same way that men are moving, and that includes in the area of intimacy and sex. And so I think that narrative is dated to be like, oh, women are just so emotional. Y'all don't move the way we move. No, if you move like that, you introduce this level of toxicity and infidelity into the relationship, a lot of women now are saying, I'm not leaving you until I get my get back.
That's cool.
So when you sit there and you're crying, snotting and crying, how did you suck his dick? Don't be mad now. Because when you was sitting there with that girl, like, nah. Don't be mad now. So now we just supposed to be resilient. We supposed to just take it. Nah, you got a lot of girls now who are just like, if you cheat, I'm going to cheat back. And I don't want to hear it. Because the same way that you cheated on me, take it.
I'm refuting it. But when you try to use my actions as a scapegoat and say, I only did it because you did it, that's cap. Because if it's not in you to do that, if it's not in you to lay down with a man that you're not involved with in a role in a relationship, but you just did it all because I did it, that's a lie. You did it because you wanted to do it. You didn't do it because you were traumatized by me and oh my God, you were just so emotionally driven that day. You called up somebody and said, hey, I need to see you, and you fell on top of him. That's not how that works. No, if it's not in you, it's not in you. No, I'm not saying, don't hear me clearly.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing about not getting your get back. What I'm saying is when women use the excuse, you did this, so I'm going to go sleep with him. Now we even. No, you been want to do that.
No.
That was a part of you.
No, that is not true.
That is a part of you.
Because you got a lot of women who are truly locked into their relationship, and when that infidelity hits, it literally changes the emotional, mental, physical, and biological makeup of how they felt.
So it changed the person.
It changed it. Absolutely. Infidelity is deep rooted.
It is.
Infidelity truly does change a person. And the way that we know this is because whenever there's infidelity in a relationship, especially with a woman particularly, that woman is never the same.
I agree.
That woman is never the same. So it does change that woman. Again. Never again. Because that woman literally changes mentally, emotionally, physically, biologically. That woman changes.
Okay, she changes.
And so, So a lot of times it's not just in her laying dormant waiting for the opportunity. No, a lot of times it is introduced. And because of that level of betrayal, heartbreak, and everything else that comes with it, you've opened the door for that. Now this woman is open to the possibility and idea of being with somebody else, whereas that was never the possibility before.
Being with somebody else is different. What I'm saying is you're saying, oh, I found out you had sex with Shawty over there, so because you did that, he been looking at me, I'm finna go have sex with him.
But that may not have ever been on the table prior to the infidelity.
It was in you to do it.
But what you're saying is she's been wanting to do that.
I'm not buying this, oh, you did it, so it opened the door for. No, if it's not in you to do that, that's not part of your character. It's not made up of who you are.
So she's just a dormant cheater.
Yeah. No. I'm not saying. No. Let me take that back. I'm not saying saying you're a dormant cheater. What I'm saying is you'll go have sex with somebody out of spite. That's what I'm saying.
So she's spiteful.
You're a spiteful cheater. I'm not a spiteful cheater.
You're spiteful.
But you went and had spiteful sex. And in my opinion, I feel like that's worse than a person cheating.
You cannot.
I wholeheartedly believe that's worse. A person
cheating is cheating.
You tell me you finna go fuck on somebody because you are hurt emotionally. You're doing it out of spite. So you ain't even operating off your own morality no more.
Oh, that's good.
You ain't operating off your own morality.
Your
own morals
when you
and
decided
values.
to cheat initially.
Okay, well,
so where was the morality?
That's
when
on
you did?
you.
So it's just in
There's
you.
nothing you gonna do that's gonna change my morals and values.
So you just didn't have any when you cheated first. Essentially, is what you're saying. You didn't come in this relationship with morals and values. You came in rogue and gallivanting all through Atlanta. And so, because you don't have morals and integrity, now I got to have it for the both of us.
No. You got to have it for yourself.
When I had it, you took it away from me. So now my granddaddy used to cheat on my grandma. He ain't had no morals and integrity either.
But your grandmama kept her integrity.
Nobody wanted her.
I saw something that Charleston White said.
Nobody wanted grandma.
No. And this is real. I heard Charleston White said something. I watched the clip, right? He said something. He said, the way to truly hurt a man when he hurts you to the extent of like infidelity or something is to keep up your class. Because if you go cheat on him, all you doing is stooping down to his level. If you really want to hurt that man, keep your class and keep your morality and keep your values high.
That don't hurt him.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do.
That does not hurt.
Yes, it does. Because we have to know that we hurt you and you we're like, damn, why did I even do it? Because half the time we don't even be liking the chicks like that. We just do it to do it.
But then you do it again. And again. And you know what you say? It's in our DNA. No, it's in our genetic makeup because we just
I've never known no man to ever go to
because in the Bible it says that a man's supposed to take more than one woman.
Who is saying this?
Men.
These men are not in relationships. If you listen to these podcast men who be spewing these BS narratives, they don't be in relationships. What I'm telling you,
how many women have heard
if you
this?
truly want to hurt a man, if he hurts you in that way, you keep your head high, keep your morality and your values high. Set your boundaries, cut them off, but you don't stoop to the level of trying to get back. That's how you really hurt that man, because he knows I really messed up. I really had something. I'm gonna tell you something. When you stoop down to his level, he ain't looking at you like I really had something. He like, oh, she been on that, man. What man? Watch out.
And you know when this man starts to notice your morality and your class and values. When y'all are 60 and 70 years old, and he's like, my wife don't cheat, man. I took her through the ring and she stayed with me. That's when y'all start to notice the value.
No, it's not. It's when it's immediately after we doing what we did, and we seeing the hurt in your eyes, and through your hurt, you still keep your poise, your morality, your values.
Y'all just want us to be God.
No, we don't.
So we just.
I'm not telling you what you're supposed to be. What I'm telling you, if you really want to hurt that man, keep your head high, keep your values strong. And he know that's gonna walk out the door. Because we know every woman's not like that.
How you know to hurt that man?
Because I'm a man. What you mean how I know that's gonna hurt that man? I'm a man.
I'm telling women, how you hurt that man is by walking away the first time he do it.
You walk away with your head. And I'm telling you that. I'm not telling you to stay. Yeah. I'm telling you, if you really want to hurt that man, you keep your head high. You don't get even. You keep your class. You keep your dignity. You set your boundaries and you walk away.
Definitely walk
away.
Don't you ever stay.
That's what's going to truly hurt him. Now, all that, I'm going to get my lick back and all that.
I'm saying
that's
where
childish.
I know
and that don't hurt us.
I agree.
It makes us mad, but that don't hurt us.
I agree that it is childish, but what I'm saying now is women have gotten so fed up. So when you say this whole resilience narrative that women are just super resilient, we're not resilient. We have gotten used to the betrayal. And in African American culture specifically, we have gotten so used to men having more than one woman, to the point where women are just willingly being side chicks. Like, it is a norm, a cultural norm for us now to allow our men to have several women. It's like, well, shit, as long as I don't know and he don't tell me about it, he don't bring it to my doorstep, I'm cool. That is not okay. So it's not that we are resilient. We have just been forced to start to be okay. Like, we've been forced to be more acceptable to this. We're not okay with it. We're not that resilient. We experience hurt the same way y'all experience hurt. Y'all feel like we just don't experience the same level of hurt because we're women. We experience it too. But now you have women who are trying to empower themselves and take their power back, and they're saying, if you can do it, I can do it too. I'm not saying that it's morally right, and I'm not saying that it doesn't reduce how you guys look at us at some point throughout the relationship. What I am saying is, women at this point are saying, I don't care, I'm going to hurt you just the same way that you hurt me so that you can see how that feels. Regardless of how you look at me when this is over with, when you go to that next relationship, that thing is going to still be with you.
And what I'm telling you is that is girl math, because this is a man telling you, if you really want to hurt that man, the best way you hurt him is to leave with your dignity, your pride, your self-respect, your morals, and your values.
And I'm
you
telling
don't, you don't get back. If you want to get back at him, do your thing. But if you truly want to hurt him, as I'm telling, as a man, if you truly want to hurt him, that's how you get it off. Now, if you want to get your lick back, if you want to be on some Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, all that old crazy narrative stuff, then go and get your lick back for real. You can go get your lick back and strike back and all that, and then pop it in our face, all that cool. But if you truly want to leave a lasting impression and hurt that man, that's how you do it.
Ladies, I don't condone it to get the lick back. Stay tuned. That's all I got.
That was good. I was hoping you was looking at the time.
I was. That's why I was like, I ain't got nothing.
We ain't as strong on that.
Y'all don't give a fuck about it.
Oh, yes, nigga. Say that part again.
I like the honest one.
So,
honest what? Honest hoe.
Honest. Yeah, at least you know what's going on.
But you're never going to truly take her serious.
No, because I know what's going on.
And that's good.
You have your preference.
I know what's going on. But yeah,
why do y'all think that we're so resilient? We're just used to
because y'all, okay, that's y'all fault. But
because y'all do it so much.
Yeah, but y'all still, women always had that Disney shit in their mind, like a marriage, a wedding, a husband. So y'all, if you get hurt by one nigga, y'all just say he ain't shit, but it's one out there. Yeah, my person.
This is why the trajectory has
but
changed. But
women do the my person. Niggas don't do my person.
They'll be like, oh, you're not for me.
So really, when y'all get hurt, you be like, you're not the one for me. It's a man out there for me. When we get hurt, all y'all hoes the same.
Like, I had to kick a girl out my house.
Because when we picked you, you outweighed all the hoes we was fucking with anyway. So we already put you up here. So when we looking at you up here, you on the pedestal with my sister, my mama, you here. And then you do some shit, you like, you was like them.
So y'all got a bad picker, and that was our fault.
Yes, because it's like, man, what's wrong with our shit? We thought we picked right. Listen, this bitch for me. Whatever fucking contour this hoe did.
Because men
she contoured the relationship.
Men don't use that term. All women are the same. Women use
that.
Because through our personal
experiences, all of y'all have been the same.
A hoe gonna be a hoe, man. That would
be a hoe gonna be a hoe.
Let me tell y'all like this, like
so niggas ain't shit.
I had to kick a girl out my house because it's like, how you gonna try to start getting freaky with me and you don't really want to do it? Like, why is you a virgin at 23?
Why she can't be a virgin at 23?
Why are you a virgin at 23 years old?
That's a respectable woman.
That's what you want.
I don't want that.
That's a real respectable woman.
What you want, Jayla?
I want a hoe.
You want an honest hoe?
I want an honest hoe. Like you got to at least did something.
What?
You're more respectable to me if you be like, yeah, I got at least 2 bodies.
That's not a hoe.
It's not, but I'd rather mess with a girl like that than.
So you don't want a
some experience on the resume?
No, I don't want no woman. Why would I want a woman? Yeah, she needs some experience on her resume.
She needs experience on her resume.
Exactly. Then she was like, well,
so do y'all see how y'all place these unrealistic standards on us? Mm-hmm. So we can't be too overly sexual because then we're hoes.
What did he say that was unrealistic? He didn't say he want a virgin. He's saying he wants someone who got a little bit of damage.
But what becomes unrealistic with that is that we can't be too pure because then y'all don't want us. But we can't be overly sexualized either because then we're hoes.
He didn't say that.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
He said he wasn't over with.
Listen to this.
He want an honest hoe though.
A new car will break down faster than a car that already got miles on it. Think about it like that.
What kind of car?
If you get a car that's pre-owned, it don't break down as fast as a car.
Fans gonna want to see Jalen at the end of the season. I'm telling y'all that now.
Look, I'm telling you.
What kind of car are you driving?
I'm telling you. So, right, when you get your Benz, right, would you get it brand new or would you get it pre-owned?
It depends on what I can afford.
But no, would you if you can afford whatever Benz you want, would you get it brand new or pre-owned?
My Audi is brand new.
Brand new, but did your Audi break down when it was brand new?
No.
Most cars new break down.
No, I haven't had any issues out of my car.
Not yet. Not
I
yet.
Had any issues.
Not yet.
I want a brand new car.
But you do understand, every pre-owned vehicle was once a brand new vehicle.
Yeah.
It was, but once it was broken in, you see how them broken in pre-owned
okay, I see where you're going with this.
How they ride so smooth.
I see where you're
how
going
they don't
with
have no problems till they got 100,000 miles on.
I see the steam on the pipe.
You see what I'm saying?
I see the steam on the pipe now.
it's just
So
like
it can't be too new, but it can't be too used.
It can't
I hear
be
you,
too
Jake.
new. Just only 20,000 miles. That's $2,000. 20,000. I don't want a car with 0 miles on it, because that means I gotta break it in. I might be too big for it. I might be too little for it. So you know what I'm saying? Same thing. Like I was messing with this girl. She's a virgin.
You always messing with a girl, man.
This one girl, she was like, yeah, I'm a virgin. I think you too big. Well, I'm short. My daddy tall.
What the fuck you gotta do with anything?
I'm short, so you can't get mad what my daddy blessed me with.
Where do we be going?
You can't get mad. You know what I'm
I would
saying?
have a seat.
You want to sit on me and stuff like that. Ass fat. I mean, that's what I like. What you mean?
Taylor, where are we going with this? Where are we going?
My thing is, women have to be realistic of their surroundings.
What?
Okay.
Read the room. Like y'all women say, read the room.
Okay. You cooking.
Read the room.
It's simmering.
It's not.
So like I'm gonna say for instance, if I take you to your favorite, what's your favorite restaurant? Your favorite top end restaurant?
That's a good one. My favorite restaurant is not my favorite top end.
The best high end restaurant you like to go to, like not even on a regular. You go once every blue moon.
Oh, I don't go anywhere with every blue moon. Let's just say
Little alleys.
okay.
You say you like little alleys, right?
Yeah, I like Little Alleys.
So if a dude take you to little alleys, right, and he like, baby, get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, y'all vibing, y'all drinking, y'all on each other, y'all kissing, this, that, and the third. Then he asks you like, I want to hit. What you gonna do?
Don't ask me anything.
Don't ask it. Just you want him to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what I'm getting at is like I'm taking this girl out, right? I'm gonna take her out 3 days. Ruth Chris, Papa Do's, and where we go? Some little lounge or something. One of my little spots that I like to hang out with. Yeah. But I'm like, man, after the third date, I need something.
What?
I can wait the first two. You know, I can be respectful. I'll be a gentleman sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So you can't just kick it.
Sometimes I can't kick it. Sometimes women gotta understand, and this is the funny thing about women. Women like doing that as much as men do, and women don't say that, but because they'll feel ashamed of themselves. But women like doing that as much as we do.
So on the third day, we just gotta put out.
At least after the third day, you gotta bust it open. You got to.
You already told you his preference of women, though. He did.
You got
his
to.
preference of women do match up with what
That's
he
why.
He does, yeah.
What he likes
So
does
if you're
match up
dealing with a
this.
respectable woman,
He don't want that.
I don't want that. Because
you see how jaded this is?
yeah, because I'm too young. I'm too young
being
for
straight
that.
up about it at least.
He being honest.
I'm too young for it. I don't want to do that. If I'm like 50, 60 years old, yeah.
50, 60.
That's where you at right now.
That's where I mentally I don't need to be doing that. I don't need to be going to this girl. No, I don't need to be doing that. But I told the girl I kicked out, I said, look, baby,
You kicked her out.
I kicked her out of my house. Yes.
I told the girl I kicked out.
So I told her, I said, hey, if you're a virgin, hey, I'm not the dude for you. You know what type dude I am? You might need a man of God.
Oh my God.
You're not a man of God.
You know what? I would love to interview a virgin to hear her story. You know how many stories she probably has about being kicked out and
ghosted
and days ended.
And now y'all have created insecurities in her that make her feel like she's not good enough because she literally followed the rules of life.
A lot of women will be like, well, that's sacred to me. But at the same time, you don't think...
So does this also apply to women who are celibate?
No, women who are celibate are just hoes that stop it.
Yeah, I don't believe that celibate shit.
Hoes that stop it?
Like girls who find God, quote unquote, and still be outside on Saturday and Friday. They just hoes that's retired.
And I ain't gonna lie, he got a point. Because
so women who are celibate are retired hoes.
Spud.
This shit is.
No, that's some real shit.
No, it's some real.
It's some real shit. It's like an unspoken thing.
Are we
Like
lying?
women.
Yeah, we recording.
When a woman says that she's celibate, in our heads, you done been ran through and got tired of being ran through, so now you done have to. You trying to reform yourself.
Yes, you trying
That's how we think.
Godly, or what girls say.
Can she not be taking a break because she just had a toxic relationship?
No, she's not taking a break.
That could be it.
That could be a part.
We won't get to know that for real unless we get
because she knows she made some dumb decisions.
I don't think a woman needs to say. It's best for a woman not even speak on her being celibate. Because in our head, you saying you're being celibate, you done got your head ran. You went through your whole phase. You
ran through,
and now you're trying to regroup yourself.
Child. I have a lot of female friends who have gone through toxic relationships, and they may have given all they got to one man for several years, and they're like, I just don't want to deal with no men right now, and I'm celibate.
No, and I agree with that. I totally understand it. But what I'm saying is, until we really truly get to know you and understand, like we hear your story, a lot of times women will lead with the I'm celibate before we get to know who you are. If you lead with the I'm celibate, you're leaving it up to us. You're leaving it up to interpretation.
Miss Untouchable be very touchable.
And our mind state is, you were getting your ass ran through for a minute, and you got tired of being ran through.
Because I'd have met some.
Watch, we can call Spud in here
and Miss Untouchable.
Miss Untouchable is very touchable. Like girls that be like, ain't no everything untouched me. I know Lil Larry down the street with holes in his drawers. He done touched you a couple of times.
It's a thing.
It's the sad truth of
so
women.
A woman can't be celibate. She can't be a virgin.
You
don't want to be a hoe.
You're missing the point. It's not that you can't be celibate, and I truly understand the importance of a woman reclaiming who she is after a toxic and traumatic relationship, right? But my thing is, a lot of times women will throw out that I'm celibate shit in the very beginning before y'all even getting to know each other.
Because she want to set the tone, like you're not finna just fuck.
And when you set the tone, you're leaving it up for interpretation.
I'm
telling you the male's point of view, and this is why it's important for women to have platonic male friends. When we hear a woman say, I'm celibate, that's the first thing that's going through our head. You were going through a whole phase, you get your ass ran through.
I would rather for women to say, I don't want to do that, I just really want to hang out with you. Like,
why do we need to know you're celibate?
Exactly. Like, why do I need to know that?
I don't need to know that.
Because every man's going to try you.
Because a lot
you can't just come over and just kick it. Because there's always an expectation. If we really just... Okay, because a lot of women don't mind coming over to Netflix and chill. Yeah. We don't want to be tried. We get tried at every
Then just
angle.
say, I'm not here for that.
Exactly.
No, because we can say, listen, I'm just a homegirl, or I like you, I want to get to know you. Like you said, hell, by day 3, there's an expectation. It's like, I don't want there to be an expectation. I just want to go out and just keep
No, not date 3.
That's what he's at in his
date
life.
3.
That's what he's
After date 3, it need to be, all right, cool. Like, you know who you want. Because every 21 days, you make a new habit, right?
Not necessarily. It takes 21 days.
Or it takes 21 days, you make a new habit.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? So it's just like, after 3 dates can be a span over 2 months. Maybe a month.
So what's the new habit?
The new habit is like, you should like me after 3 dates. You should like me enough where you can say, all right, you done been drinking with me, smoking with me, all types of stuff. Been over my house. You don't think I want something?
So we can't just Netflix and chill and just kick it.
Sometimes I don't be wanting Netflix. See,
not at 23.
See, now, not at 23.
He's the 23-year-old.
Now, like, if I'm 40 or something, then I'll get time to get to know you. But if I see it still don't work, I'm going back to what I was doing.
At 23, I probably was on the same shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably was on the same shit.
A lot of men, but it's just like.
So then how are black women, okay. Because y'all be saying black women, y'all wait too late.
Now, before you ask the question, remember, you are talking to a 23-year-old.
Yes. So I'm going to put this in perspective. From 23
get the response from him, myself, and Dre.
Okay. All right, yes, because we got every generation in this room.
30, okay.
So y'all say that black women are waiting, or women period, are waiting a lot longer to get married and have kids and all that, right? We hit the danger zone around 35 and up, right? Okay. But sometimes a lot of times,
sometimes I don't.
But a lot of times, if men are playful at 23 years old, we're supposed to settle down because our white counterparts, white girls are getting married early. They're literally going to college to get their MRS.
Correct.
And they busted
Like,
open on the first week.
Yeah.
Correct.
They are not busting open.
Yes, it's a lot of like Hispanics and white women. They are busting open after 21 days.
Let's not assume.
Well, we're not. I'm not from my experience.
So what I'm saying is
because I have a counter to that.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if we're supposed to be getting married earlier and having kids earlier, right? Mm-hmm. But our male counterparts are not ready to settle down. Y'all 23, still playful. 27, still playful. 30. At what age do most black men settle down?
Can I answer before everybody else does?
Go ahead.
He never said he didn't want to be in a relationship. He's just saying his sexual expectation. The thing is, a lot of men, when we are in our early 20s, we do want to be in relationships. Women don't want to be in relationships because that's the peak of y'all life. Like for men, our peak is once we get our finances in order.
40s.
Depends on the man.
32.
But for most men, it's typically like
30.
30 mid-30s on up to 40
and up.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish. That's our peak financially. Like our peak is when it comes to our finances being balanced and being where we want to be, right? Women's peak typically is aesthetic wise. Aesthetically, you guys are at your peak. For most women, early 20s. Even mothers will tell most daughters not to settle down in their early 20s. Girl, you're young. You need to live your life. Yes. Most women don't want to settle down in their early 20s. So that's not placed on men. That's on most women.
Yeah, that's on
you go
on what you think?
You go on the college campus and go talk to juniors and seniors.
Together since I was a teenager, so I ain't really.
Yeah. See, he can't really.
That's why I don't do the dating talk.
So it's like, for me, I would rather.
Hold on, go back. Spud, you were not here, so you didn't hear nothing we said. We want to get your response on this, right? When you hear a woman say she's celibate, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
That you was a whore at one point?
Whoa.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is the male. That's why women.
So a woman just can't be.
When women find God, what they is retired.
You was a whore. You was a whore. Or you been hurt bad, but it's usually the whores.
Retired.
It's usually the whores.
Retired.
Because if you celibate, it's like, if you wasn't a whore, you're not fucking like that. You probably had one person you was fucking.
They hung that Jordan. That Jordan like Jordan.
So that's why women need to have male time friends, because I was telling her women don't need to lead with I'm celibate. Because when you tell a man that up front, they let us know you went through your whole phase, you got ran through. Now you're trying to reform yourself.
And we check out.
Yeah.
Just tell me you don't want to do that.
Because we don't want to have sex.
No, because you.
We just want to hang.
No, because you were having sex.
We want to be around
sex
male
energy.
Niggas want to hang with you with the potential of fucking. Now, we don't fuck a couple times, and that's cool, because damn, you cool. You're a cool ass person. But at least it's not off the table.
At least
what?
It's not off.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead. If a nigga no what?
No, look, I'm not gonna lie. If I had
getting like, pussy 6 times.
Exactly.
What?
But look, I would hit my home. Like if my homegirl came to me, be like, Jalen, just need some. I hit my homegirl one time.
I told you.
As long as it's
so
a
men
mutual.
Can't have platonic friendship.
I have platonic. I got homegirls I would not have sex with ever.
Even if she
tried me.
I got one in mind right now. I'm not gonna say her name out loud because we on camera and our audio's playing.
Oh shit!
But if she were to ever hit me, be like, "Sorry, I need you to come through. I need to get tuned up."
About 3 kills.
I'm gonna laugh like you got me fucked. I'm not fucking. Y'all would never fuck. You my homie.
Oh, so that's like, really your dog.
That's my nigga. Yeah.
That's your nigga.
But the thing is, what I'm saying it because I know her too well.
Like what that mean?
That's like I know you too well. Like I'm not turned on by you. I don't care how you look. In your picture, you're gorgeous.
What?
I can pull up pictures right now and show you. Be like, oh, you bugging, but I know.
Is she nasty? Like you?
No, she's not nasty. I just know you.
Like, my phone in.
I know you sensitive.
Pass my phone
like,
over there.
She wipe her ass or something.
I'm gonna show you what this girl been sending me.
So can men and women truly be platonic friends?
That's one right there. But he's the exception to the rule. For the most part, we're your friends as long as you keep us there. We not gonna try you. We still might say our sexual innuendo like that. Yeah, fat in that dress. But we not gonna make you feel uncomfortable. We not gonna get you drunk and be like, hey, we not doing that. We still your partner until you cross the line, and then it's gonna be like.
So can your girlfriend truly have male friends?
I'm not tripping personally, but it ain't no too many one-on-one going out to drinks and shit. Yeah, no. Ain't too many one-on-one. We about to go for lunch type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she called me right now. I talk to her like she's a dude. Like
I talk to all my partners like they're a dude, but
like,
you're not.
If she called me right now telling me she need a tune up, I'm not because I know you too well.
That boy said a tune up.
Like I know you too well.
But what that mean? Like, is she nasty?
She's not nasty. I just know you too well. Like once you get to know a lot of women, for me, once I start to know a woman's personality, your personality don't align with my personality.
What I gotta do with sex?
Number one, there's some women who I would never have sex with because I know you can't handle just
For
having,
sure. I done spared some hoes.
You wouldn't be able to handle. I would fuck your life up.
Yeah,
you can't handle just having casual sex.
Yeah. That's a lot of women though, but it's some women you know.
Most women can't.
It's some women you know. I'm doing that.
That's what I said. I said she can call me for a tune-up.
Doing that.
She can definitely call me
But
for
that's
a
my
tune-up.
dog. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like I talked to her about
Y'all
issues with Sheldon.
Y'all legit.
There's some girls you spare because, like you said, you gonna either give me a headache or you can't handle this.
Dog.
And
Yeah,
then some
no, like,
girls, I
I
don't care what I know about.
I had to learn that. Like some girls, I had to.
Yeah.
Hey,
like
calm
you can
down.
see where it's about to go. Like, you can see where it's going.
calm down.
So
But
essentially,
men can't really have
men
platonic,
create
and men don't like
insecurities in relationships, and this is why girls be
Like-
insecure.
I would say it like this the end of the episode.
men.
Like,
Men
look,
create
30 minutes to talk.
insecurities in women, or just period. In women.
Okay, well, we gotta cut that off.
Oh,
Everybody said
oh
that
shit, my
50,
bad.
30.
That's what y'all on.
If we
This is
had
like an
him,
intermission that was recording.
yeah, that was the intermission.
Okay.
We go into the second half.
This be like the stuff I played at the end of the
Yeah.
video.
So, when we come back, you'll pick up where you left off.
Oh,
Damn, I
wow.
gotta go to the foot.
But yeah,
It was a good starting point. I mean,
Yeah,
you really
definitely
could
was.
just-
I had to
Stop.
kick a
Yeah.
girl out of my house because she said I'm not.
She was a virgin.
She was a virgin, and she saw my Johnson, and she was like, I'm not touching that.
How you kick her out?
I was like, look, maybe you need to find like a man of God or something.
I'm not mad at
You
that.
know what I'm on.
I'm not mad at that.
You know what I'm on.
What you want her to? What you want to do? Hold her?
I'm not gonna hold her.
What
She
you-
like, I was gonna spend the night. Nah, baby, this ain't the sleeping house.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You come to
see.
get drilled.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
See that part right
Sure.
there, y'all gotta stop
Cause
doing.
now I feel like you trying me.
Why are you setting yourself up to get your feelings hurt or for something to potentially go left if you know you don't want to have sex with someone? Why the fuck you want to spend the night?
They
That's
trying
like,
to see if you a good dude.
Can we want to
They trying to see if you a good dude.
We can hang out until the point where you start to feel fatigued and tired and it's time to go because, and I'm not saying it's just setting yourself up for so many. My thing is this: that's just like a nigga trying to take a baddie out and then getting mad because she took advantage of him financially. You set yourself up for that. You know what type of chick she
Not
was.
really.
Yeah, you knew what type of chick
Cause you
she
still
was.
courting a bitch. Now you
I
can't.
said she's taking advantage of it.
As far as
Like
what?
she ain't just
Like,
ordering
she
booty
trying to
or
get-
shit.
Oh,
She
yeah.
trying to get shots in 1942.
Yeah,
yeah,
you tripping.
she
That's how-
ordering
you tripping, yeah.
lobster mac
You
and
tripping,
cheese
you
and shit,
tripping.
Right,
and not
right.
eating it.
You
Now we can't.
and not eating.
Not eating the shit.
Now we can't order lobster mac.
That's $17 worth of lobster mac and cheese. You better eat that
She gonna take
shit.
it home. Heat it
To
up
your
like that.
nigga. To the other nigga.
We might take it home.
To the other
And
nigga.
that's some bullshit.
And that's the sad
I know
reality.
girls who go on trips with niggas and not fuck and be in a group
Facts.
chat and be in a group chat telling their friend like I ain't letting do nothing.
Yeah.
And it's
We
like
telling them,
y'all gotta
"Come
chill.
here."
And but she told I just heard this yesterday. I ain't gonna say no name, but she was just like, I know he wasn't like that. I said you don't know shit. Like you could just tell a man who's really not like that, who's not on that, who's not pressed.
I'm on it.
I'm like I'm never pressed,
I ain't never
but
impressed.
we're in another city, and you decided to come out here.
So the location matters.
You came on a trip.
You went on a romantic
One-on-one.
vacation. Let's
What
be
we
honest,
doing?
like, I think we're watering down and normalizing these trips as though it's like we're going to South Carolina or something. When you
No.
going to Jamaica, you going to Aruba, you going to these Caribbean islands.
Hell, domestically.
This is a romantic.
We going to
trip.
Vegas.
We
You
all-
getting drilled.
We got a balcony. We drinking tequila.
So
all
we just
day.
can't
You're
keep.
getting.
We just want to have
You
fun.
talking about see a man pouting? You not fucking? Now I'm at the bar. I don't drink.
I
I want to drink.
don't even want to
So
drink.
now you got attitude.
Like what?
Let me get
You
the
just
chicken
you gonna
sandwich.
keep fucking drinking like
So now you got attitude.
pouting.
So you want this nigga to keep drinking with you all day?
Yes.
Go to the room.
Be my friend.
Be rocked.
Nigga, what? Be my friend.
Control yourself. Be my friend.
Why did you agree to come
Nah,
on
I
this
don't-
trip?
I don't-
Okay, so if you want to be
To
my
have fun.
I don't
So,
go on trips like that with
one-on-one?
my girl.
Yes.
so
Nah, bro, I ain't
if you
that
want to
fun.
be my friend, you need to pay for your own flight. your hotel,
But on some real shit,
and your own food.
On some real shit, I blame the nigga. Because why is you going on a trip with a chick like that? You ain't even hit yet.
Exactly.
Why have it not? It should be established.
Cause that'd be the big deal.
But I blame.
Why
is everything about sex?
No, look, I blame
niggas.
some of these rappers for the tricking culture.
It's for sure the rappers.
I blame like the rappers for the tricking culture.
It's for sure the rappers and the ball players.
That niggas like sex. That niggas are sexual beings.
It's immature.
But
that niggas are sexual beings.
That's immature.
That is a romantic vacation.
So isn't it immature when a woman, her expectation is just money from you? That's immature.
No, that's just you want to steal.
That's immature.
It ain't.
It is immature.
It's immature.
Cause like, what are you doing? Are you not an adult?
Exactly.
So are you not an adult? You can't control
Adults have
yourself?
sex.
Exactly.
Adultery.
Adultery. Yes.
You have no
Adultery.
discipline. You have no discipline.
I'm not gonna overstep, but I want sex.
I got sexual desires. You got sexual.
First
I
date.
have financial desires.
Okay, let me ask you this: as a
I
woman,
do too.
as a grown woman,
you not have a job?
Are you going on a romantic trip to Barbados with a male who you deem just your friend?
You're not supposed to.
Y'all sleeping in the same bed.
You ain't got to say that. You going on a romantic trip to Barbados?
You expect them not to hit?
I'm personally not, but I'm saying
any woman who's doing that is playing a game.
No, I would not go out of the country with that man.
Domestically,
but I am the female who I do like to go out to like eat and drink with my homie.
We not talking about eating and drink. We talking about
say a nigga take you to California or Miami. If you really my partner, we going big on big. Like if this a friend trip, you paying for your own shit, and we going big on big. Hey, then you get the boat, I got the jet skis. Like we talking like this. If we really just have fun. And still in the nigga head,
I'm still not
you perfect.
I'm still my home.
I want to hit, but now I like you.
I'm going on a one-on-one trip with her.
Why not?
Because I'm going to want to hit.
Yeah, facts.
Exactly.
It's a romantic, like the vibe, like everybody. I don't even use this word like that, but the vibes are gonna be on. We're gonna be drinking.
I got this big old California king bed.
So essentially, to bring it back to the initial,
my haircut fresh.
Men and women cannot be platonic.
That is
for the most part.
We don't put ourselves in
true.
certain situations.
It's just you gotta.
I think going on a one-on-one romantic trip with your friend.
That's
not
just
romantic.
logical.
It's only romantic if you make it romantic.
But even if, like I said, even if you
so as my homie, I can't want to go out. Okay, so y'all trip about women going on all these girls trips.
Yeah.
But if I want to go out on a trip with my homeboy,
just one-on-one, right?
But no. Let that shit simmer. I want you to say that out loud again, and then let that shit come through your earwaves. Go say it again.
If I want to go on a girls trip with my homegirls, then that's a problem. But if I want to go on a trip with my homeboy,
one-on-one.
Yeah.
No, homeboy.
Okay, my homeboy.
Homeboy. You and him only.
And I got this slang on.
Okay, group trip.
We didn't say group trip.
If you the only girl with a group of niggas, you cool. We ain't tripping. And even then, you still might get tried, but we cool. Because you might have one nigga be like, hey, bro, chill, bro, that's sis. You tripping.
Yeah.
You gonna have that one nigga to do that.
But it's a whole bunch of other girls.
And you did what a lot of women do. You restructured the whole question.
Facts. Homeboys.
We said one-on-one.
So if I go on a girl trip with my homegirl,
that's different.
Even if you do the big on big, like we going big on each other, a nigga gonna start liking you more because I'm like, damn, you not just with your hand out.
That's your problem. You like me.
It's
I'm
like,
gonna buy you.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
But
like me.
it's like, damn, I want to hit, but you
I,
hard. Like,
I
fuck with you.
I should get to know you as a vibe before we
like,
go out on this trip.
That's 100%.
But I still blame the man.
So I can't just kick it with a
I still blame the man.
There's always going to be an expectation. I just can't kick it with
I don't blame the female. I blame the man because at the end of the day, if you're going on a trip, I think if you're going on any type of going to any beautiful island with a woman one-on-one, and it's not been established, if y'all haven't already been sexually active, and it hasn't been established, when we go here, we're going to be doing this, we're going to be
I like you and you like me.
So I got to go
on. If we haven't established that, then when she turns you down, you can't be mad at her.
Fact.
I'm on that type of time. You can't be mad at her because you thought you was going to spend all this money and it was going to coerce her. You thought the money was going to coerce her into that.
And another thing, women need to stop doing this.
I'm not mad at that.
If you deny me and I go to your friend, and you be like, don't talk to him. You just try to talk to me. You just denied me in my face. So why not let me talk to your friend that actually really like me, and we can kick it. That's kind of jealousy in a way. It's jealousy in a way.
It is jealousy.
Because what's the first thing you gonna say to your friend?
You be like,
you gonna hate
girl, I don't talk to that daddy.
That nigga try to talk to me.
Yeah.
And it's really, you hate, but you really like holding your nuts too. That nigga try to talk to me first.
Yeah.
You can leave out first, but that ain't y'all talking
I
about.
literally
Yeah.
saw this the other day. We were talking about that.
That's the most craziest thing
I would
women
say
do.
me and my homegirls is a little different. We had that happen. There was a baseball player who tried to talk to all of us in the clique.
Yeah.
And we wound up finding out. And we literally just dapped each other. And we was like, shit, girl, do you think?
Did somebody get right?
Somebody got right.
Somebody was tight.
Somebody
They
was
could- I hope
mad.
not
and
if you
somebody-
turned them down.
Somebody was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody went.
Yeah.
The only person who tight is maybe like, damn, bitch, we supposed to be in solidarity. That's the only way I can see if
This
this
is
be
a
a tight girl.
sister.
Like, nah, nigga, you fucked up.
Yeah. It's my turn.
But now, girl, I know some girls that will run trains on men, like will pass men around.
That shit don't hit the same when a girl say that. Like, you a pass around, yes. I just fucked the whole friend group.
What?
Shout out. Salute to y'all.
You can never make a nigga.
You
look,
can't.
make him feel bad.
You can't make them feel bad for saying
You
that.
can't
'cause
say you a whore, you're a pass around, you can't do none of
You
that.
can't say that. Because I've been done like that.
Can't do that.
I done hit up friends.
They don't hit the same.
I was
Community
like,
We
man.
did.
need our boundaries.
Okay.
We need boundaries.
I get
All right,
back.
go ahead and start
So
this.
this
Go
is
ahead.
men.
Y'all hear where y'all was at, bro?